All right, so are you ready to dive into the world of programming languages?
Always ready.
Yeah, me too. And it looks like folks on LinkedIn are too. There's some pretty interesting discussions happening right now about, what's hot, what's not.
It's a constantly evolving world for sure.
It really is. And, we're not just here to, just list off the popular names. Like, we're going deeper.
Yeah, let's get into it.
What's causing all the buzz? What are the trends? And, what should developers be paying attention to right now in 2024?
Exactly.
So one post that really caught my eye was from UDev, and they're saying that, Python, it's still the king.
Mm-hmm.
Which, okay, not really a surprise there, but what I found interesting is they're also saying it's not like a one-horse race anymore.
Yeah, Python, it's true. It's still incredibly dominant, and for good reason. I mean, it's versatile,
Yeah.
beginner-friendly. It's got this huge community.
Yeah.
Actually, Sivmi Shahara even specifically called out how great it is for beginners in their post. But UDev is right. Other languages like Kotlin, Go, and Rust are gaining traction.
Yeah, it's like everyone's rushing to learn these new languages. Like, what's driving that?
Well, it's not necessarily about replacing Python completely.
Okay.
Think of it like this. Each language has its own kind of like superpower or specialty.
Okay.
You wouldn't use a hammer to tighten a screw.
Right.
Python is great for so many things.
Sure.
But these other languages like Go, like Rust, they're bringing some really interesting and valuable strengths to the table, especially when you're dealing with, the really demanding stuff that we're seeing in modern software. So imagine you're building like a massive social media platform, something like what Ahmed Aziz was talking about in his post.
Okay.
Millions of users all interacting at the same time, liking, posting, sending messages, and that's where Go comes in.
Okay.
It's designed for something called concurrency, which means it can manage tons of tasks all at the same time. So think of it this way. Python is like a really, really skilled chef.
Okay.
Go is like a whole team of chefs all working in sync
Okay. I like that analogy.
to get that dish out.
Yeah. Okay. And Ahmed Aziz, he had that really cool LinkedIn carousel that kind of showed all these different languages.
Yeah, he did.
It really highlighted that variety.
But what stood out to me was the rise of languages like TypeScript and Kotlin.
Yeah, those were mentioned in a few of the posts, right? Like, why are they climbing the ranks so quickly?
So they offer something that's super valuable these days: strong typing and better support for building these really big complex systems.
Okay.
It's like having a really organized toolbox where every single tool has its place.
Right.
Helps catch errors early on, makes the code more predictable, and overall it just makes it easier to build and maintain those massive applications that everybody's building these days.
They really stress that it's not just about following the hype, it's about understanding what you're trying to achieve.
Right, because whether you're building a mobile app, crunching data, creating a website.
And, Boss Coder Academy, they made a really good point about that in their post.
They did. They talked about how understanding these trends, it's not just for like professional developers, it's for anyone who wants to understand the tech world better.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of programming languages. Until next time, keep asking questions, keep learning, keep exploring.